3:41 in the morning on Saturday. The Regional Medical Examiner's Office job is just beginning. What happened to Marquise Davis, a 26-year-old man from Willingboro in Burlington County, 74 miles away going south on the New Jersey Turnpike? According to Hudson County Prosecutor Esther Suarez, it was just after 10:30 p.m. Friday night when Hoboken police responded, quote, on a report of a deceased male. Investigators say they found Davis with an apparent gunshot wound or wounds to the upper body. He was pronounced dead at the scene at 10:52 p.m. The cause and manner of death are still under investigation and no arrests have been made, according to Suarez. By Saturday afternoon, the large presence of detectives, police, and various investigators was gone. The only evidence that a crime may have been committed inside apartment MH140 was this sign from the prosecutor's office homicide unit. The aftermath, however, has left residents asking many questions about their apartment building, where lofts in the converted industrial-era factory complex can command from $2,000 to more than $5,000 per month, according to tenants. Darius News spoke to 14 residents over the course of 2 days, all but one off camera. They all tell virtually the same story. Only one person heard what was going on at the time of the incident. Despite more than a dozen police vehicles around the building, a swarm of investigators, plus the prosecutor's office crime scene unit van, many still didn't know what happened until Saturday morning or well into the afternoon. Most say they're concerned about the new building management who took over this year and the use of short-term rentals. James Mulvihill and his wife Ann did notice a police presence last night. They have lived in the Grand Adams for 5.5 years. They say they agree with most other tenants who believe short-term rentals are a safety concern.
So they do have short-term rentals available. If you go on vrbo.com, you're actually able to see the different properties that are available within the 300 Grand Street building in the Grand Adams building. And it's frustrating because Mayor Bala had put out some warnings to businesses not to have short-term rentals as a result of COVID, which was something that I had brought up to the mayor's office in early July, in mid-July actually, and discussed with them the opportunity to have a conversation with the property management of the building, which had recently taken over in March, to put an end to the short-term rentals.
Now, we don't know that this specific apartment in question was a short-term rental, but this is an ongoing concern with the building, and have you addressed it with the management as well?
Yes, I have. So I've called not only the property manager and included him on emails about the short-term rentals, but I also left a voicemail for his manager, who I had connected with, who's not a part of the ownership of Novel Property Ventures, who manage this building.
Darius News left 2 messages at the Grand Adams contact number on Saturday afternoon. There was no reply by late Saturday night. Residents say many families live in the complex, which heightens their safety concerns, and some complain that management still has not notified them about the death in their building.
When it comes to rentals within Hoboken, I would hope to see a moratorium put in place until they're able to better establish who's actually entering these premises where people live. There's a lot of young children that live in the building, and it's frustrating that the ownership of the building essentially disregard those people, especially during the pandemic.
Darius News also reached out to Hoboken Mayor Ravi Bala via email, as well as the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. No reply yet. Residents added that there have been package thefts. On Saturday afternoon, several parcels were taking up real estate in the lobby of the 99-unit complex. Perhaps easy pickings for the would-be 5-finger discount. As for the death of Marquise Davis from Willingboro, so many questions. Why was he in Hoboken? When did he actually die? Who called the police? Where were those apparent shots in the upper body? Was there foul play? If so, what was the motive? What does he do for a living? And does Davis have a family? Perhaps the puzzle pieces will soon paint a more complete picture. Reporting from Hoboken, Cesar Darius.